the home of a Miss Henrietta on the report of her dog being killed and most likely animal control. Try drinking water. When you arrived, however, you found the house to be relatively quiet. A candle was in the top window that flickered into nothing as you arrived. You entered the home through the unlocked front door, ventured through, split the group into two parts, one upstairs and one downstairs, finding a number of pieces of her life, including journals, clothes, memorabilia of her deceased husband and daughter, as well as an old or another symbol of the previous cases you guys have encountered before, as well as a cross that was the same one that Hendricks had seen in her photograph on her desk. You found her husband's ring in a box after he was deceased. You then all regrouped on the first floor, discussed what you had found and how you saw a demon dog with sharp teeth in the basement. You ventured outside, saw a large figure towering over the rooftop that ventured away as you looked at it. Lucas ran back inside and to look for this thing and to leave a note. Relit the candle. As you drove away, the candle unlit again. And then you all... Jackson? And then as you all... Jackson. And as you all returned back to the bureau, you debriefed. And then you all went home for the evening. However, those of you that weren't hospitalized or dead found your doors kicked in the dead of night. You were bound, had sacks pushed over your head and thrown in the back of cars in the rainy nights of St. Anna, or where you then driven somewhere, at least in the city, as you heard cars and saw lights still, brought into a large building, up, which you can assume was an elevator, and sat in front of a shaded figure in the distance that you saw the outline of through a lightning strike. He greeted you all, saying there was business to talk about. And that's where we left off last session. Picking up where we left off. Let's move you over to that map real quick. So, as you all are sat in these chairs, and by you all I of course mean Hendrickson, Lucas, and Benjamin. So Naomi's character's here twice. What do you all say as you are sat down and told that you need to be spoken with?
Well, shit.
I guess you have to choose what. I guess they would choose what character you're gonna talk as today, I suppose. Unless you want to talk as both of them at the same time.
Yeah, no, I'll just talk as both of them. Hey, Benjamin, how have you been? Oh, hey, Lucas, we don't talk much, do we? Oh, yeah, no, not really.
Henderson, what are you doing? As you were also here as well.
Everything's dark.
It is because you have bags on your head right now. You can't see.
I'm what? Oh, I guess I'm just angry under a bag.
Angry under a bag. All right, let me do it real quick. Well, as you all sit there in confusion, the voice calls out again from across the room. You can now see the faint glow of a cigarette towards their mouth, and a puff of smoke is illuminated. And he simply says,
"Well, now that you know how easy it is for us to kill you, and how little control you have over your own lives, shall we start again, this time on a standing of mutual respect?" Start again. You've met my brothers, haven't you?
And the sack's taken off your face.
Oh, shit.
The name's Tony Russo. I know your name, but please introduce yourselves.
Motherfucker, hi, I'm Lucas. Great talking to you.
Oh, are you? I mean, everyone has to say something. He's waiting for everyone to say their names.
Naomi, both of them. Let's go.
You're Lucas and Benjamin.
Oh, God!
And Tarek, you're Hendrickson. So he's asking all of you to introduce yourselves.
Benjamin. I was joking when I said I was gonna play both of them. I want you to know that. I don't actually.
Oh, so who do you want to play then?
Who do you want to? I feel like.
I mean, you're still technically Lucas, I guess. You're still technically Lucas right now.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Until at the end of this case, I believe you're playing Lucas.
Great. You're Benjamin then. Role play him for the kid.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
No, he's had character development, okay?
I am kidding. I'm not gonna play as Benjamin. I don't want to mess up someone else's character. It's not my job.
So, Lucas, pleasure to meet you. And you, kid, don't know your last name, but I know your first name. Don't need to speak.
Yeah.
Looks, you understand?
Wow.
What's your name then? I mean, I know it, but still.
Greg.
Great.
Yeah, she goes. Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize we could lie about our names. If he's Greg, can I be Mark or something?
You can be whatever you want to be, but just know I know who you are. We looked for your friend David, but he wasn't home. Any idea where he might be? We have our ideas. But someone did a good job covering his tracks up.
What a shame.
He stands
Is
up.
that a ball?
It is. Would you care for a drink?
Yeah, let me, yeah, what you got?
I mean, for guests, I usually serve them the fine scotch we have. If you're a whiskey man, we got whiskey, though.
Yeah, I'll take a whiskey on the rocks.
Whiskey on the rocks. All right, and he snaps his fingers, and a number of tables are placed before you all with trays of lobster and glasses of champagne, and you get a glass of whiskey instead. He goes, I plan on giving you all a champagne, as it's usually the go-to drink, but we can change up the whiskey. But enjoy, please. The lobster's freshly caught.
I'd like some champagne.
You all have champagne. You all have champagne. Henderson asked for whiskey. But yes, please enjoy.
Our
Now-
hands aren't tied or anything.
Oh, you're right. My apologies. And someone comes over and they unbind, or I guess you can't see them, but people from behind you walk up and they unbind your hands and then they return back to the wall behind you. And you can now see them. There are at least 4 men in the back of the wall with guns on by their sides, just standing there. But yes, well, you saw 2 people at the corner of your eye, but if you look back at the wall behind you that your sacks are off, you can see there are 4 men on the back wall standing there.
Okay, great. One for all the people that they thought were going to be here.
As you look around the refractory side of the room, as you look around, glass windows make up 3 sides of the room, with the only actual wall behind you being the elevator you came from, a bathroom door to the left of it, or I guess to the right of it, but it's your right if you're looking backwards. A piano sits in the corner of the middle and right windows, a minibar on the leftmost window, and in the center, a dark oak desk with a crystal drinking glass and a rack of cigars sitting atop it. A smoldering ashtray has a slight trail of smoke coming from it, and a broad-shouldered, tan-skinned man with slick-back black hair sits hand-clasped in front of his mouth. He wears a fine suit and has his sharp eyes pierced right through your very being. He's studying you, and I was wrong. There should be 10 men in this room, but I only put 4. As it says, it's fine. Well, there's technically 6, because there's one at the piano and one behind the bar also, so I'm only off by 4, but...
They don't count.
But yes, please enjoy the lobster. It's, I understand you came from your homes. You might be hungry.
I mean, this isn't the breakfast I expected, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's, I didn't know how you all would react, so I made sure I took precautions in bringing you here. So, before we move on to the actual business, where is your friend David? We can go looking for him, but that makes things a lot messier for you and your South City friends and that lovely girl at the 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm not his mother. We work together. Why would we know?
A valid point, but I assume you all know each other's locations. I mean, you're a team after all. Close bonds and all that. I mean, if you won't talk, perhaps she will. And he picks up a phone off his desk. Do you want to talk? I got a speed dial group in the side at a car right now. They can be there in 5 minutes. No one?
I mean, I'm telling. I don't know about y'all, but I really don't want anyone else to get involved in this.
He puts the phone down. I'm listening.
Yeah, he's in the hospital.
Which hospital?
I'd tell him name. I don't remember.
Alright, he puts his phone down. That's all I need to know. Just know where all of our chess pieces are. 1 second here. We try to make sure. If anyone is out there, we have loose ends, and loose ends make my job a lot tougher than they have to be. You know? I assume you know. You're cops, you always got loose ends, you know? Especially in your business, detectives and all that. Well, now that we've got that baseline out of the way, and you see him point at the chair next to you, Benjamin, and it's removed from the room and placed in the corner, I suppose he won't be able to make it to dinner. So why I brought you here? Very simple thing. Very, very simple. By the way, how's the lobster? I want your personal opinion.
How is the lobster?
It's pretty good. It's better than most food you've eaten. It's like
How long has it been?
at least 4-star restaurant level of lobster. If you could rate it on like going to where you've been in terms of fancy places.
Do we each have our own lobster?
Yeah,
Or-
whole lobster.
Are we eating on our lap? Because
No,
there's-
he put a tray in front of you. I didn't put it on there, but there's a small tray in front of you all that you put down.
Okay.
Is it good at least? Is it at least good lobster? I mean, it'd be a shame if it wasn't, and I'd have to take care of our chef if it wasn't.
It's okay. You know, not the best I've had, but
Yeah, I understand that, but I can't give you the best you have. The best is reserved for the family. You get second best. It's just how it works. Business. Now, on to the actual business of why I brought you here. Your downtown people are doing some shady business, and it's interfering with our work a bit. Makes it up a bit harder. This whole enforcer policy thing is making business a lot tougher.
fuck downtown. How many times do I have to tell this to people? Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you off right there. I don't associate myself with them.
I know you probably don't, but from what I know, you lot, the South City group, has been a thorn in the sides of myself. From what I heard from my people, some of the downtown guys aren't a fan of you all, and also, I've heard you had some tensions with the Wickerman boys. Which means you're connecting all three of the big heads on this large game board we call St. Anna. Which means you are a crucial piece in controlling it. So it brings me to my point again. How much do you know about what your downtown peeps are doing?
How much does Benjamin know? I don't really.
I mean, in terms of what? Like, what regard? Like, what they're actually doing with the... Like, what they've been doing since the policy was enacted, or like what?
Mostly just what they're doing since the policy was enacted, but also like any like other intentions, stuff like that. Like I feel like he was just snooping around at some point, like near the end.
Well, towards the beginning, from what you know for the most part. Well, first of all, for the second part, just make a straight intelligence check. For the rest of it, though, or I guess do a gather information check. Sorry, those are for that. For the first parts, they were just mainly trying to subside or subdue most of the riots that were occurring, because a lot of the candidates people wanted to win were out of the race because they had gone missing. They went on to doing raids in downtown for most of the gang hideouts that were both Wickerman and Russo, to make sure they couldn't have get any leverage or leeway into their businesses during the time of chaos. So like they did big drug busts so that people were a bit on edge. They did big gun busts to keep armed rioters from being out in the streets. Basic stuff to make sure that the city just stayed safe during all this. And what'd you get for the gather information check?
I don't know. I have to go get my dice. I have my dice. I'm so happy I found them.
Okay, 1 second. Well, just let me know what you got when you get there. But that's what they did. That's what they did for most of their public work. Like for most of the days, it was just quelling riots, raiding drug labs, busting drug deals, and doing big hits on like gun trades and cracking out on gun dealers in like the downtown area.
Oh, I got it.
Got a what?
15.
Okay, I'd say when you start snooping towards the end, I guess you would have picked up on a bit of what was going on behind the scenes. Mainly, there was a small detachment of officers and detectives you hadn't seen before that were running around doing work, and they only reported directly to either IA or to the police chief. Not sure what they did exactly, but mainly you didn't see any of the riots or any of the drug busts, but they were moving around doing a lot of stuff around the city. As you'd see them coming back at like late at night, hanging out early in the mornings. But other than that, you didn't really know what they were doing. Other than that,
Great. So I just got some sketchy vibes.
yeah, like they were doing something that at least only the higher ups wanted them to know about. No one else other than them.
Yeah, like, have I ever like spoken to them or even like been in the same room as them?
Maybe once or twice. They're basically like the version of your group, but for downtown. They're a lot bigger.
Great. So my photographic memory, I know their faces. So tell me if I run into any of them.
Okay. Well, as of right now, you would not have run into any of them in this area, but if you run into any in the future, I will let you know.
Woo, okay.
Just make a note for that in your sheet that whenever you run into like anyone you want to think might be a person that you can ask me and I'll let you know. But does anyone have any ideas what your downtown has been doing? Any ideas at all? Or am I the one with inside information? No one?
Oh, I mean, I'll tell them that I generally see some sketchy shit going on, but I don't know anything.
Keen eye. At least you're not one to just take things at surface level. Good job, new kid. Another glass of champagne, everyone? Everyone in a glass? You want more whiskey? Anyone
I
here?
mean, I know Lucas wants one.
They have another glass of champagne poured. Anyone need bread? We got freshly made breads here, buttered. Anyone here smoke?
Oh, Benjamin.
He hands you one of his cigars from the rack he has on his desk. He walks over actually, like, these are premium imported. They're good stuff, and he hands you it, and he lights it for you. And you see him flick a gold lighter shut, and it looks remarkably similar to the same gold lighter you saw. Well, not the same one, but a similar make and design of the one you saw at the office murder that you went to that one time.
Oh.
He sits back down and goes, well, if you guys are all comfortable and have your breads and your drinks and your smoke, I guess I'll start divulging some information. You'll divulge some information. It'll be a back and forth, a mutual thing, if you will. To summarize, your downtown people, at least from what my people have heard, your chief of police has mentioned the enforcement policy to do some pretty shady business. He's been ordering some officers to the piers around the city. They've been bringing in unmarked crates, from what I've heard off the record. But that's all I'll divulge at this moment. I got a bit more information, but anything you'd like to share? I want a bit of information regarding these murder sprees you've been on. I've noticed you lurking around a lot of places we've been to. That's just looking for murderers, but I don't really have that many informants in South City, unfortunately. So what did you find out from those murders? You find anything important out that I should know about? Is it the Wickerman gang like Downtown's been saying it is? Is there a new?
It might be a little more complicated than that.
So a third party, like a new gang, or a fourth party, like a new just another something totally different, like not police, not gang. Fourth party, like a military.
It's definitely unexplainable.
Unexplainable. So we'll chalk up to being a fourth party then, someone different.
Unknown at the moment.
An unknown
But
variable.
associated in some way, for sure.
Associated with who?
We don't know what it is.
Yeah. People with more power than us.
Only a few people have that power in this city. All right, well, that tidbit is what I'll take from you, and I'll share a bit more of what I have. Ever since you all have went after that Mossad family, that mayoral candidate and his family,
Mm.
Downtown's been looking at you guys real funny, like they've been watching you pretty heavy. From what I heard, you see him take a swig of the whiskey in his glass. From what I heard, around the same time you all had gone to that on whatever you were doing, looking around for that family, some people from downtown began to make moves and cover some tracks. What tracks I don't know yet, but they were doing something they didn't want you to find. They hit some stuff, moved some stuff. There are a lot of scenes that they got to before you all did, without you all knowing.
Mm.
I won't say all your scenes are probably tampered with, but you can take it with a bit of assurance that at least some of the scenes you were at might have had a red herring or two placed down, throw you off the case of whatever you're looking for.
Mm.
And on the case of, I don't know, myself, some other gangs, some other people. I assume that that whole murder thing with the Wickerman being behind it was a little bull. I assume.
Mm.
But a good red herring nonetheless. Took you off their trail for what? A month? Maybe more?
I'll rub it in.
That's all I'm going to share right now. I want some answers now, too. What got you all on downtown's bad side? Other than snooping into some cases, you found anything they don't want you to find out? Been anywhere they don't want you to be? Know anything they want you to know?
Being a cop, wanting safety for the city, you would assume we'd have the same goals.
You would assume. You would assume. I mean, that can be a goal of theirs, but ulterior motives can be involved with simple goals like that. Peace doesn't necessarily mean the same thing for all people involved. You know?
Mm. Yeah.
That was a very, very small question. I gave you a bit more information that wasn't worth that, but I don't think. That's another thing. From what I heard, you all got picked up by the Wickerman gang not too long ago. And you're back here alive, but you must have cut a deal. Once again, I'm assuming. What might that deal include? Sabotaging us?
No.
No.
Just wants to keep him out of trouble, right?
Keep them out of trouble. You know, I met with Mike once or twice in the past, tried to establish a connection with him. Don't think he liked the method I use. Don't know why. Very simple, straightforward man. But keep him out of trouble. Out of trouble. I won't say Mike's dumb, but he's not bright. But if Mike wants out of trouble, that means something's going on behind the scenes that Mike's worried about. The last bit of information I have for you all before we wrap things up. By the way, before we do that, would you anyone else like any other drinks, any water, another smoke, another drink for anyone else?
I mean, can I take champagne for the road?
I'll give you a cheap bottle. Nothing fancy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting the whole bottle.
We have an excess amount.
Well, thank you. I like him.
He snaps his fingers, and the guy behind the bar puts one of the bottles from under the counter into a brown bag for you. And they place it on the floor in front of you. You can pick it up when you're escorted out.
Great.
Last bit of information I have for you all. There were rumors of some strange people moving around the sewers around downtown. No one followed them, of course, because the sewers are wide and expansive. So unless you trail close enough, you'll lose them in a heartbeat. However, from what we figured out, most of those sewers, or at least from what we've seen them heading down, last spotted, most of them head into the downtown area. So, some shady people that I don't know of, which means they're real good at hiding their stuff, move around downtown. Might be your guys for those murders,
Might be some of those downtown boys I mentioned before, the real ones that are working behind the scenes. Don't know who it could be, but they can sure move. And I assume that's how they've gotten away from all you for so long. Unless there's in a whole bureau down there, or I guess at least in like every cop in Santa down there, you won't find anyone for a long time. It's a big city, a lot of tunnels. That last bit won't help you too much in your work, but it might shed some light on why you haven't really found anyone and how they get around the city so fast. Now, for my last bit of information, I would like less of information and more of a. I mean, if you're alive from the Wickermans, you made a deal with the Wickermans, you said so yourself. That's kind of deal too. Sound good?
It depends what it is.
Well, you don't have much of a choice now, do you? I say a deal, but it's more like I'm asking you to do something, and you should probably do it.
Well,
When all this is said and done, you handle all your cop bullshit, you handle all the gang bullshit, whatever the murders. I want South City to stand in my way. I can't ensure North City is the same. Granted, I have people in North City, so I can make sure that at least they're off my trail. Downtown's easy to handle. Plenty of corrupt cops in downtown. Not all of them, but those ones we can take care of ourselves. I want South City. I want you to assure me at least most of South City stays clear of the Russo family, or we handle our business. Because in the end of the day, it is just business. We aren't hurting anybody, selling guns. So, I'm just saying, if you think about it, the only gunfights we have in the city are between the gangs, so technically speaking, we're only hurting ourselves selling guns now, aren't we? Oh,
yes.
and if you could, put a good one with me with if you guys know anyone from the government, you know, any legislators or something, put a good word. I think I'd make a fine mayor one day if you put a good word in for me. That's my demands. Stay out of my way, and if you have a chance to, tell him Tony Russo will make a pretty good mayor, or at least a candidate for one. I've had some ideas for the city for a long time, and I basically run I'm basically the mayor of like the underground of the city anyway, so being the mayor of surface level wouldn't be too bad.
Shameless.
I can't say what do you say to the deal. That was the offer, and I assume you accepted.
I mean, I value my life, so.
That's good. You're smart. You know, if you want a Fed, you make a pretty good Russo member.
Well, I joined for a bit. It wasn't that great.
If you want to join us for a bit, there's an interim phase you can run through. If you're serious about it, though, but you have a tough stomach, kid. We did do some pretty bad stuff, from what I heard. I don't really do the training, but I've heard there's some pretty bad stuff that happens to get the new initiates in. He stands up, has a cigar. Think about it. Think it over. Puffs a bit of smoke out. If you want to join, welcome to join. Plus, you have the insider cop knowledge you might want. Could be a good benefit for both sides. Oh, he snapped his finger. The tables are removed. I hope you enjoyed dinner. Lucas, grab that bottle on the floor if you don't mind.
Oh, great. I do.
He snaps his fingers and bags are placed over your heads again. I do apologize for the rough treatment and handling, but security. This is one of my my more enjoyable hangouts. So I can't really have been found so soon. If I get raided, it'd be a problem. I like this place. The bar's nice, a good view of the city. Goddamn, is it pouring down though? Puffs again. Hope you all enjoyed dinner. Hope you ponder the offer I gave you all. Hope you all get the work I asked you to do done. And I hope our exchange of information will blossom a beautiful connection in the future. Good night.
That's right.
He turns around. Alright, boys, take him out. And you all have
Did
the...
we get bopped?
Yeah, no, they don't bop you. but you all have the sacklets on your heads again. You're taking a bit more with less force back into the elevator of the room. You go down to the on the elevator. You swim back to the first floor. Walk across the same stone floors again, out the door into the rain and thunder above of the city. You're put into separate cars once again. The only way you know this is because you hear 3 doors just slamming, and you don't feel any of their bodies near you as you are put in the backseat of the car. You are driven back in different directions depending on where you all live. Before you are taking out the car, your hands are unbound, and you're set in the center of what we can assume is the sidewalk, in the center of the rain. Tires screech and pull off. And as you move your bags, you are home again.
Okay, could I have tried again to like remember the way that it was driving to figure out where in town it was?
Go ahead and make a listen check. See if you could have heard anything.
Oh, it's not so funny.
All right. You can estimate.
Can I eat this plum?
Can
I eat this
I
plum?
put this down here real quick?
Oh,
You can estimate that you are somewhere. I'll just do a cube area of where you. Actually, it's not 20. I'll say you know you're about in this location. Not too far from the downtown police headquarters, but a good distance away. I'm thinking on the map right now if you can see it. You got it?
Yep, I'm switching characters anyway, so this is gonna be useless.
No problem. But you all return home, and I'm guessing you all sleep for the evening?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome.
No, I do a check. I check around my house to figure out how the fuck they got in.
Oh, well, I guess make a spot check with advantage, 'cause it's not hard to find out where they got into.
And like, how did they get in so easily and without me noticing?
Make a spot check.
Oh, it's not much. It's 7 plus 4. 11.
Well, initially, you're sure that most of them came through your front door, as the door was. It looked like the door had been relatively fixed up, but like your lock looks a bit broken.
Damn it!
They definitely kicked your door in.
I didn't notice.
No, you did. I said in the initial thing that you heard your doors being kicked in the dead of night. They definitely kicked your doors in. At least some of them did, or most of them. So you can assume that most of them either kicked your door in. Some of them might have came somewhere else, but you're not sure. But you assume that at least the ones that you noticed came through the front door of your house.
Fight them off.
I mean, you could have attempted to, but when they came into your room, they kind of they kicked over and sprinted in. Like, you heard at least 7 of the footsteps going to like each room in your house, like bathrooms. They were searching the kitchen. Some of them were sitting outside.
No.
Like, it was a pretty big group of people that was there, and they kind of got you like while you're in the half groggy waking up stage of being in bed. So it was pretty bad. Like, they definitely just came in and swatted your house.
Go on into fucking place.
They moved fast. They got you out of there. And they had you in the car after like I'd say like if you were to try and time it, they had you in their car after about like 30 seconds of getting you like in the bag. They like dragged you outside as fast as they could and threw you in the back of the car.
Did none of my neighbors notice?
They probably did, but you can assume they didn't want to bother it.
Do I live in a shit area?
I mean, you live in St. Anna, South City
So,
South City most likely. So most
yes.
people don't care, and there also is a lot of druggies in South City. They might have actually you should make a spot check see if your house was robbed. Honestly, you probably should have done.
I shouldn't even have asked. I hate you. You're
I'm just saying, like, you're a big odds. Don't think about it.
punishment. I'll just shut up next time. Don't make me roll. I'm sorry.
All right, it's fine. There is like one glass missing that was by like your front door that you're drinking on your nightstand, like a glass by like on the desk, like
They
a coffee.
stole all her spoons.
Yeah, like a coffee mug you might have left like on your coat rack when you left
Yeah,
for
on
work
my-
one day. There's just like a mug missing, and then you're not sure what happened. There's only like one mug missing. It was like your favorite mug from college too. Like it's
Oh, the one from college? Really?
yeah,
Damn.
it sucks.
Wait, they took the college mug?
Yeah, it was. You were using it in the morning before work one day, and you left it by your front door because you were rushing out, and it's
I'm
gone.
yelling at the window, like, no fucking respect in this town.
Nah,
You
not
s-
the college
You
mug.
just hear "Shut the hell up! It's late" from down the street. You see a guy like 3 stores up in an apartment thing out the window. Fucking asshole! I got work in the morning, and he closes the window and you hear it slam shut.
This shit cop salary isn't gonna get me any better. I'm gonna move out one day, I swear to God.
Make a spot check though.
14 plus 4, 18.
Your mug is still there. It's not stolen. It was just on the floor.
Oh, yeah, this is placed.
Yeah, it was on the floor. It looked like it was knocked over when they came to the door. It's got a crack in it though.
Oh, damn.
It's not broken, but it's got a crack in it.
No, it's not the same.
I will actually.
I feel like all college mugs have to have at least one crack in it, though.
Hey, I kept mine very safe.
Where are you?
Benjamin.
Where's Benjamin's token actually? Because you all do come back. There he is.
Just needs to stop joining gangs.
Probably. Put you there. But you all go back into work the next day. I'm moving out of your desks real quick. As you all are in the office, by the way, it is the September 9th, 1947.
Wow.
As of today, the last
Wow.
time. So this is 2 days after the incident with Tony Russo. So make sure you write that down. All right, say what time.
September 9th.
September 9th, 1947. Yes.
Okay.
You all are working in the bureau, normal morning.
Yeah, we're all
Sure.
tapping.
I guess, yeah, it's a pretty early morning. You all had the day off before. As you all are relaxing, you hear. Look at my water. God, my throat is killing me today. How about that? You hear from down the hall, same voice of Charlie that he calls out whenever you have a job. SU to the briefing room. Joe, you come as well.
Oh, Joey? I'm Benjamin now, right?
Yes, you are.
Great.
I'll take away Lucas's sight for a bit.
No. Great.
Char, you can move Araya. That's your character now.
Just give me a sec. I was texting someone. Sorry.
Oh, Michael, you're off this case for this one. We need you in the office for a bit. He just walks back out. He just walks back out like Mike. Oh yeah, sure, thanks, man. He just goes back.
He's like, oh thank God, fuck you guys.
No problem. All right. Well, first of all, Benjamin, welcome back. Good to have you.
Thank you.
SU, we are joining you up with Joy today for today's case. Your job is as follows. You'll need to, and you hear this loud thunder, like this loud echoing boom that kind of goes across the city skies, and there's a loud cracking sound on the streets outside. You hear car alarms blaring down the road that begin to like all fight like it was like one like whoop whoop, and it starts going down the entire street, the city block.
It's a really big firework.
And Charlie looks over, like squints, and you see him kind of very confused. He goes, "Well, first someone check on the bureau cars. We're not covered by the city anymore if they break. Then come back in for your briefing if you don't mind."
I hate it when you send us to do menial shit that's gonna end up really traumatizing.
I
would
hate it.
never. I am.
Oh,
like,
Mister,
I
go
am a
check out this
gentle
animal
giant.
control thing.
I guess we
I
go
just-
out and check on the cars.
Awesome! Wow, thanks guys. I really appreciate checking on the cars.
I do it from inside, from a window. I just open the fucking blinds.
There is no window. Go out the front door.
Do I have to go check on the car? Because, you know, I'm a doctor, like...
And the whole team to check on the cars? Is that
I mean,
a team kind of thing, or
he
can
said-
one person just
Whoever
go
wants
out?
to go.
Vote Benjamin.
Yeah, I'm super eager to be back. I'll do whatever you tell me to.
Epic sauce.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I gotta talk. Oh, so you gotta talk to Joey by the way. When he leaves, I gotta talk to Joey at all.
I mean, this was really fast, right? I think I'm just gonna go check on the cars and come back in.
I mean, but you gotta talk to Joey.
Well, you make it seem like something else is gonna happen, so I'm gonna talk to Joey now.
I guess you want to talk to Joey or not? Yeah, because the last time you talked to Joey, he decked you in the face and told you to do better.
Well, actually,
Right? Because you guys walk in the office, the room at the same time. So you had at least 30 seconds to speak.
Oh great, hi Joey. What's up?
Looks over at you. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. There's not much conversation we can have. I don't know what you expect.
Hey, I tried. I was trying to make it work at least. Hey, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'll go check out the cars. Good
Cars.
morning, Lucy.
Alright, I want to see the guy to pick something up now. I thought you all were gonna go, but now I gotta fix something. Give me a moment here.
Oh my god, let's fix something. Now Benjamin gets killed all on his own.
You know, I didn't say that.
First day back on the job, he gets shot in the fucking chest.
Didn't say that. Can I not do that? Not the GM layer. I wanted this on the token layer. Golly, let's... I found my dice! Okay. And then the rest of this is no thank you. The rest of that is that.
While this is happening, Benjamin's gonna go talk to Lucas. Hey, dude, what's up? Oh, hey, nothing much. How about you? How have you been for the past 2 days since we got fucking kidnapped in our beds? Pretty good. How about you?
All right. Well, let's go move Benjamin over there real quick. But now that Benjamin's alone,
Thought you were gonna go look at the cars.
Benjamin's looking at the car. Shar, what do you mean?
Oh.
Well, Benjamin, as you go outside,
Oh.
exiting into the streets, you see all down the block, shop owners and pedestrians have emerged with you, all to check on
Wow.
the disturbance.
Oh, I don't get a map.
No, you do in a second here.
Oh, what a shame.
Come check on the disturbance. Most people check on their cars or turn inside, but some linger outside, their eyes to the clouds, mouths agape.
I look up.
Glancing up, you see what can only be described as a large black hole tearing in the sky.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Parting the gray clouds of the far above center of downtown St. Anna. Make a gather information check if you don't mind, please, while you
Gather information, Shake. I don't want to gather shit. I
A
want to go back
a
inside.
low growl echoes across the city and shakes the glass, emerging from the hole. A collection of long, crab-like appendages begin to descend, emerge from come from the center of this opening. Joey runs out, you know, because he was like, he want to talk to you, but he's like, hey, Benjamin, but I want to say something. He looks up and goes, Jesus Christ. He runs back inside. 1 second here, I'll be right back.
I got 18 for gather information.
You can deduce the opening of, or where this thing is above, is about where the downtown police headquarters was.
Oh.
But,
Wait.
well, that's what you
What?
get. That's what you get. I'm gonna get the rest of the group now because the rest of you are who are in
Never
the
mind.
rest of you in the bureau are as Joey. You watch Joey runs outside like I gotta talk to Benjamin. I'll be right back. And he runs outside, and if anything comes running and goes, you hear him in the mail like, "Holy crap! Everyone outside!"
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is
The last time I let Gabe finesse me into doing anything by myself.
this is something bad. Everyone, please. Oh my!
Squid.
Did I drink too much?
Did I drink too much?
Are there squids
Oh.
falling from the sky?
No, there's
Yes.
something. There sure is something.
Is it its Nazi demon
Pretty
monster?
much, yeah, just look.
The rest of you, just real quick. The rest of you rush outside. I don't know if there's there anymore. Is there anymore? Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
As you rush outside, you see the same thing. These long crab-like appendages coming out of the sky. This dark rift in the center, parting the clouds. People are just sitting outside looking up at the sky. Some of them are sprinting back into their homes. Some of them are like running mad in the streets. Some of them just fall on the ground and start crying. Some faint. And y'all just kind of sit there and look at it. And Pressure walks down and goes, everyone's yelling, Jesus Christ. This is what... He looks up and goes, okay. Okay. Everyone inside. We need to figure some stuff out. And I need a goddamn drink. He walks back and... Can you grab who?
I just just whoever's next to me. It'd be like downtown. That's downtown. That's right above fucking downtown.
It'd probably be Joe. He goes, it's above what? Huh?
Right, yeah, it's right above downtown.
Yeah, I can see that's above the whole damn city.
It's look at it though. Look at it.
I'm looking at it. I don't want to look at it anymore.
Looking at it.
Why do you make me look? I don't look at it anymore.
The second that like we start getting ushered in, I grab the cross necklace under my lab coat and I start praying.
Oh god, Ray's going crazy too. He's like, oh, okay, God's real, huh? But y'all rush back inside. So it's like, okay, Benjamin, it's above downtown. I get that. We all see that. So are you good? You okay, man?
Is anyone good? Does no one else see that?
And you see, Joe's like, Joey grabs the cup from Bradley. She's like, Bradley's like taking a sip of the whiskey. And Joey just grabs the cup and he's like, hey, come on, what the? Okay, anyways. We all saw the same shit outside, right? Everyone, we all collectively agree we saw the same thing outside, yeah?
Not crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not crazy.
Nope.
I don't know if that's any honestly any better, but oh Christ.
I mean, not to scare you,
Hmm?
this is pretty on par for some of the stuff that the SCU's been seeing.
This is on par?
Not crazy.
I heard you all saw like shadowy old ladies and dogs.
Like zombies with machine guns.
I don't.
Yeah, same
That part's a bit
thing.
unbelievable. I'm still gonna keep that one in my. Zombies with machine guns.
There-
What's a zombie?
Glow in the dark eye.
Anyways, I can't.
Dude who's like really strong.
What doesn't matter? We're sidetracking. We're sidetracking. Please, for a moment, I need to just need to get my. I need to get my thoughts together. We can't do anything about that up there. We all agree, right? Do we all agree? I don't think. I don't
We
think.
can shoot at it.
Puss is gonna. I don't think he's gonna do much against that.
We have
You don't know until you try.
You can try in your free time. Pussy on the way. Anyways,
I mean,
what?
like if maybe
This is
if
how we
we're
live now.
lucky, like the rest of the stuff that the SCU saw, it'll just
Will blink and it'll go
Yeah.
away? No, maybe. That'd be nice.
yeah, Lucas somewhere in the back goes, fuck down.
fine.
Well, we gotta back to the main topic. I'm not sending anyone over from this bureau to handle whatever the fuck that is. So there's gonna be a lot of panic in the streets. I'm gonna need all of you, every unit in this bureau, to help any civilians within our jurisdiction evacuate and get to safety, get them home, get them out of the city. You'll be there all day, and I'll be here with Lucy giving orders and passing on messages. So everyone, just get a move on. We gotta move fast. I don't. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I have a question. Are there ways that the radio can? It just contacts the bureau, right? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't go to ours.
Yeah, the radio just goes to your car. Radios connect to your. I mean, they can connect to the downtown frequency as well, but yours are set right now to just go right to Lucy.
Can we get
Okay.
a frequency or something?
Abe,
get
also
what?
quick question.
Can you get what? One second. What was that, Naomi? What do you want?
What's your question?
Oh no, I was just asking if we had like our own frequency. So
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you have a South City frequency.
great, because I don't want anyone to go missing. All right, Char, you go.
Okay, it's not that important, but like for my notes, it'll help. I currently have giant squid Nazi thing in my notes.
Okay.
A better thing to call it, or is giant squid Nazi thing good?
Let's name it.
I don't think I don't know why it's a Nazi thing, but
Let's name him Henry.
sure.
Let's name it Henry.
Because someone called it a Nazi thing.
I don't think we call it a Nazi thing.
Everything is a Nazi.
I have mentioned Nazis
I may have mentioned.
at some point.
All right, everyone,
I have
go
been Nazi.
to your cars. Move. Take whatever you need from the bureau. We'll get some more
Great.
supplies.
Can we all establish the?
If you're now on the right frequency, Lucy and I will handle we set that up right now. But if you are, just go now.
Great, let's go. Can we keep in touch?
Yeah.
I haven't done anything, but I'm
It
afraid.
was
if
so aggressive.
Victoria, you're with SCU. Michael, Sully, you're here for home recovery. Everyone else in the field. Lucy, you're handling the radios. I'm passing on messages. Everyone with their jobs. Good, go. And and you all, as a group, you three, exit. The rest of the bureau, some of them stay behind to get their frequencies checked. The doctors return back to the office and begin setting up their supplies that they need to use. What are you guys saying? You guys have plenty of time to talk right now. You guys are moving outside to your car.
Well, I guess I'd have minions. I don't think we can take that thing on.
I don't know what it does. It's not even doing anything. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about when it starts doing things.
Oh yeah, that is.
I think that the main focus might be to make sure that people are safe, because a lot of people and like kids must have gotten really hurt in the panic.
Mm.
Then I think we can worry about the giant squid Nazi thing.
Downtown. The giant squid Nazi downtown thing.
Okay.
Yeah, just your notes, Maria. Also, I'd like to establish I never break eye contact with the thing. Like, I want to catch if anything happens.
It's just sitting there.
I don't care. I never stop looking at it.
On occasion, you watch one of the appendages kind of moves a bit and sways, but otherwise it just sits there.
Does it seem like, is it just appendages, or does it seem like there is a body?
You just see those same appendages you saw in the previous image.
There's no body, it's just like vibing.
Oh wait, how long are the appendages? Like, are they touching the ground or are they hovering above downtown? Like, are
They're
they
like, I'd say they're like a few 100 feet above the tallest building in downtown, so they're pretty low, but not hitting any buildings.
Great. I keep an eye on the bottom of the appendages and the top of the highest building and see if they ever get any closer.
Okay. However, I'll actually move you on to the city map real quick. You all rush to your cars, and it's a long day. It's a really long day. A lot is happening. Along with to top it off with the riots that are already occurring, the gang violence that's still probably occurring within the city. It probably might have spiked up honestly in the chaos. People.
Wait, the riots are still a thing?
Yeah, that's why the enforcement probably still going on because they've been rioting for like a month now.
No. Like, are the rioters seeing something come from the sky and continuing to riot? Or
if anything, they got more chaotic the riots because the police are still trying to quell. Now the police are like trying to calm people down, but like people are going mad. So the police are like, "Please, guys, this is getting out of hand." And, like they're like rushing police lines to get to like through the streets away from whatever they see. And that's a long day. So after a long day of helping citizens of Santa Ana get safely to their homes, or managing very small scale riots or raids on stores. The group reconvenes in your vehicle. Rain from the city, the same storm that was from the night before, still pouring down. Thunder booming in the distance. The soft pattering of water is occasionally broken by the squeaking of your windshield wipers. Y'all are just sitting in the back of your car, exhausted. It's been like it went from about I say you went out there at about 11 a.m. and it is now about 11 p.m. of just 12 hours straight working, helping people in the city for most of the day.
can I ask a question?
To me or someone else.
Well, if I can do something in game,
Go for it.
could I have switched the radio to the frequency of downtown to see if they're like panicking or not?
You could have. Most of the frequencies on downtown, there's a total of 3 that are usually used. Most of them they're pretty light. They're like sending squad cars across the city. They're sending like teams of like 10 officers to help with storefronts or small groups of people that are rioting. There's some that are responding to shootings in areas or reported shootings. Like they are in disarray in downtown right now.
Okay, so they don't know what's going on either.
Not from what you got on the frequencies. All the officers on the frequencies are just being sent by dispatch to do whatever they can.
Great. So there's not like a special downtown frequency in there.
Not that you know of.
Okay.
I mean, Lucy has your group on a special South City frequency. So you're not sure if they have their own one too, but it's assumed they have at least an interconnected one that all the downtown can talk to without being interfered with by other bureaus. But the public one, where they give out orders, is currently in shambles. It's madness. But you're all in the back of your car. What are you all doing as you sit there just reconciling from the long day you just had?
Fuck.
Actually, let me make sure this map is set real quick. Damn it, I goofed up just now. I had the stream audio was on, but I had the stream video off while I was working on the setting up the map for you guys to see. So I'm gonna put it back on for the stream to see for a second what the group saw. Right.
You're gonna show them again?
Yeah, I'm showing the stream what happened. Whoops. Where am I going? Here we go. Oy vey. But I'll move you to this map right now, just so you can get the rain ambiance of what's happening right now. There we go. But yeah, like it is pouring down outside right now, thunderstorms. What are y'all doing?
No more orders?
On the radio right now, it seems
Like, are we skipping to the end of the day?
Yeah, this is after all the work you've done. Because it was a lot. Like, you had to handle small riots, store raids, asking people to their homes, out of the city. So right now it's just the wind down of you guys just getting in your car. And for once, as you get in the car, there's not a single call from Lucy coming in on your radio.
I guess I'm checking on my family.
Oh shit, Ray's the only one here.
I mean,
Who
you're,
gives a
you're
damn
in
about
you're in the squad car. You are currently in the squad car. What are you doing?
Oh, I mean, like, calling them.
There is a police radio in the car. That's all there is in the car. You don't have a.
Oh, yeah.
There are no cell
Okay.
phones.
1920s. Or
1940s.
1940s.
There's no cell phone on you.
Okay, so is it like Lucy just doesn't have anything to tell us, or is anyone else
For the
like,
last like hour, she's been just as soon as you get back to your car, she's trying to get you to do something else because either someone else is busy, someone else just did their job, or like if you guys don't reply, they shoot to someone else. Like, but at this current moment, there's not a single call coming into you guys right now from Lucy.
Can I radio into her and ask if everything is good?
Are you radio
Like,
in? He goes, yeah, Benjamin, everything's fine. I'm still handling stuff over here. I think most of it's been done, but we got a lot of. I gotta make sure everyone's still okay out there. You guys good?
Yeah, we're good. We got nothing to do right now.
Okay, great. Then take a breather for a second. I'll get back to you in a moment.
Great.
I guess since we're taking a breather, wanna check on everyone and see how they're doing, like, medically.
Okay. There are a few bruises and scratches from handling for some of the riots. TV got hit with like pieces of debris, or had like glass balls thrown at you from like the rioters or from people that are raiding the stores. I've gotten into a fist fight here or there with some of the civilians that were trying to get away from you all, but nothing too dangerous. Mostly it's just fatigue and exhaustion from just being out there for like so long, and this final bit of resting is just like the sweat's beginning to cool on your backs finally, your hairs are tousled and like messy and stuck to your skin at parts, or like frizzed up from like the rain and the humidity. Like, it is you feel gross, you feel tired, but at least you got the work done for the most part, it seems.
I mean, have we driven past the oil rig at any point?
On the south, most of your calls have not been around South City. Most of your calls have been around the downtown, like the more inner city areas towards Hattonsville and the border between that and South City. Anything that happened at South City Pier was probably handled by Santiago and Joey.
Okay. Can I radio into them and ask if anything's weird over there?
Yeah, sure, you call in. Santiago picks up and goes,
It appears as though, other than the gangs moving over here and the occasional shootout we get into, there is not much drama in this neck of the woods.
Great.
Nothing strange, if you were asking that, other than the thing in the sky still. And
you hear him like go from the mic for the radio for a second and goes,
yep, it's still there.
Well, thanks for checking in, Santiago.
Of course. Are you all okay on that end? Is anything bad happened? Everyone okay?
Oh yeah, we're fine. We actually got a break.
It is good. Joey, I want to make sure you all are okay. No one is hurt. Everyone has been seen medically. No wounds, no broken bones.
Oh.
Right, well, from Joey and I, good luck and good work.
and the radio cuts off.
Well, because I'm assuming we've been, like, driving around to, like, different areas of the city and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever managed to get a look at, like, squid thing closer?
A bit closer. It's so hard to see because it's still sitting in the center of a bunch of dark storm clouds. And there's a large, just dark void of nothing where the appendages are coming out of as if you get any closer.
Is there anywhere in town, like a public place with a telescope?
I'd say probably on, like, somewhere along South City's, like, coastal front is a lighthouse for boats. That's about all there is. There's a small telescope there, but that's all they have.
Right. So basically what you're saying is that it seems like Squid Thing appeared at the same time that the storm did.
Pretty much, yeah. It was already rainy before, but as soon as it appeared, the storm, like, picked up. And Benjamin did his gather information thing earlier on. So that's all you guys know about whatever is going on with that.
Okay. I mean, I'm down for going to look at it through a telescope.
But it was in South City, right?
The telescope, the lighthouse, was probably in South City, and that's. I mean, all of you have your own quadrants, of course, to handle different jobs.
I don't want to leave this place and then get called back. Like, sorry, we're 2 hours away.
Oh, they're shooting on this street. We're 2 hours away. Give us a second here.
Give us a minute, yeah.
But you guys discussing anything as a group at all, or what's going on there? Because you guys are all in the car together. Henderson is sitting there quietly with Matu.
He's comforting his monkey.
Yeah, right now he is.
Yeah, and Devin's just been kicked from the group. You didn't even allow him to join.
At the risk of making light of this whole situation, I've kind of been running non-stop for the past, like, I don't know, how long has it been, like 5 hours?
12 hours.
The past 12 hours. You guys know any places that we could get food, like, real quick, just in case we get another call?
You should go check in on the 5 o'clock shadow just to see what's going on over there.
A bar?
Yeah.
Could do that. Or we could get food.
I mean, we could always just split up. I'm sure there's a food place near there, right?
Who DM is there?
You guys are near a Chinese food. There's like a Chinese food spot right next. Not Chinese food. What would it be? Their carry out 1945. Is there 1940s carry out that thing? I didn't do that much research actually.
I feel like there's gotta be. I feel like carryout's a like universal like thing. Like the second that they made like restaurants, there was carryout.
But
I'm
I
not
feel
sure.
like it would be near the bar. There has
Well,
to be some...
I can say there's a sub shop. There's like a corner store sub shop. You guys can just walk to get a snack if you want to. Like, it's like right there next to, like maybe a block away.
Okay. Sub shop, then the bar.
Yep.
Basically, I'm just aggressively forcing all of y'all to eat.
I know, we're all just like, yeah.
Yeah, so you all
Like, no, it's not healthy.
y'all walk into the sub shop. And there's a young man there. He's like, "Welcome to Jack's. What can I get you guys?"
Oh no, I thought you were gonna do the dead inside. Welcome to Charlie's.
I don't know what that is.
Supposed to be out of character, but okay.
Welcome to Jack's. What can I get you guys for? You guys want some? I guess you want a sub or something, right?
Yeah, are you still working during all this?
Yeah, it's crazy out there, man.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But
are
hey,
they
crazy
not-
don't mean I don't gotta get paid. I got bills to pay.
Like, are they not giving you a raise?
I don't know. The boss ain't been here all day. I've just been relaxing. You guys are like the first people to walk in, honestly. Didn't know anyone was out here, but then you all look like feds, so. Or I guess you like cops, so I mean, I guess you're still working, so what can I get you guys?
I'll take one of your meatball subs.
Oh, sweet. That's my favorite. The meatballs is really good.
And I look pointedly at Benjamin and Hendrickson, like,
Alright, so we got a meatball sub. You want a drink? We got some waters. You guys look like you need some water.
I just also get a meatball. Like, what do you have that's made the fastest? Just do that.
It's made the fast. I mean, I can just make you like a cold. I can make you a cold cut, like turkey, ham. Is that all right?
yes,
Awesome.
and on top of all of the subs that we get, we're each gonna get, we're gonna get 3 waters to go with the subs.
All right, that works. And what do you want, big? What do you want? What do you want, big guy?
But, you got some kind of like chicken Italiano.
We got. I mean, I can make one if you want.
What?
We don't really have it on the menu, but I like to make my own kind of chicken sub. If you want one, I can make you it.
Yeah.
Bring my own
See
chicken
what
from
you
home,
got.
actually.
Let me see what you got.
Yeah, I got some. I got shredded chicken I bring from home usually, so I can make you one.
I can just imagine the acne-ridden teenage face right now.
All right, so chicken sub, cold cut, and a meatball, 3 waters. All right.
Oh my god. Can I wait in the car?
You see him pick up a cigarette and start smoking while he's cooking the food.
Sir! No, I'm in the car. Goodbye.
Everyone smoked.
He smokes up the. All right, cold cut. Where'd the cold cut guy go?
I'll just give him his sub.
All right. Here's a meatball sub. And Panda put those on the table or on the counter.
This is not the time for this.
And
Have to eat.
here's your chicken Italian, man.
So much.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I mean, you guys are the
But
first
if
ones to
you-
come in today. Oh, here's the water, by the way. You guys just take it for free, honestly. I don't really care.
He's like, oh, boss isn't looking.
Yeah, I mean, boss ain't been here, like, the entire day, so he doesn't really care about the sale. I guess he'll assume no one's gonna come in, so if I just say no one came in, I'll just say I made, like, 3 subs for myself because I was hungry or something.
Okay, thank you.
Right on! All right, guys, you'll have a great evening, man.
Care.
You too.
Come back to Jack's whenever you guys want. You guys seem real chill.
Of course.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You guys walk back out. Turn the car
I
over.
get that, like, as we're walking out, Faria just, like, whispers to Hendrickson, and she's like, I feel so bad stealing from that boy.
But y'all get back, and Benjamin, your cold cut's handed to you in one of the bottle of water.
Yeah, I take my anxiety meds with the water.
But it is pouring down. Like, the rain is just like pattering down the windows. You guys get back in there. You guys sit there and eat your subs. Listen to some soft tunes on the radio.
I wanted to check in on the bar.
On
I
who?
thought we'd be heading to the bar.
Well, you can't eat and drive. That's not safe. This is like while you're eating. This is like while you're eating. You know, I'm saying this like you're like enjoying some music and some water while you guys eat. You know, relaxing. As you guys are enjoying the subs, but they're pretty good. Tark, your sub is like you feel like it was probably a bit hastily made, trying to keep up with the rest of the orders, but it was still pretty good. It's about you've had better chicken subs, but it was a pretty good one. The cold cut one's a bit, it's a cold cut. You can't really do much with it, so it's all right.
Are you rolling for how good the sandwiches are?
Yeah, with advantage. I'm with advantage too. And the meatball salad, it's pretty all right. A bit above average. It's a very, very average sub shop.
It's better company than the Charlie's.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave Charlie's alone.
leave that boy alone, all right? It's a very long day. Probably still there, honestly. He's probably still there, honestly. I'll give you this. But as you're enjoying your subs, you hear a scream from an alleyway in the distance, about 3 blocks away from where you guys are, straight ahead.
Great, jump out the car.
Sub still in hand?
Sub still in hand.
You have the car with the sub in hand. Are you guys keeping your subs too? You put your subs in the car.
I leave it in the car.
All right, you all leave your subs in the car, and you rush down.
Smells okay.
Rushing in the direction of the scream. The rest of you guys are, following behind Ben, who was the first to hop out. At this point, you guys clothes are drenched now because you're sprinting through the rain right now. Shoes are getting a bit watered down, like your socks are getting soaked.
Oh god. Actually, I have a change in the trunk. I always keep spares.
All right. Reaching the area where the scream originated, the lights on the sidewalk of above the alleyway where you guys are, they flicker for the bulbs shatter and send a shards of glass scattering across the street. Kind of, and they kind of shatter. Ting, 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 ting. You guys kind of shield your eyes for a second as the large flash and the glass flying towards you. Let's see. No one gets hit by glass. No one gets hit by glass. Kind of just shadows around you guys. And you hear a rustling from the alleyway. It's a few feet ahead of you all. Followed by a loud thud and the clanging of metal. And as you kind of move towards it, you see the metal top of a trash can kind of roll in the center of the street before it spins and clunks onto the pavement.
Great, St. Anna Police Department.
There's no response.
I'm so tired. Great, gun out, kick over the can.
It's an alleyway. It's the top of a trash can that went into the center of the street.
I have a map, or are we just RPing?
Right now, there's no map right now. I have the map, but right now you're not on there. Because the alleyway is what the map is.
Sure.
Alright.
Knocked over the lid?
You gonna round the corner of the alleyway? Because it was from the alleyway.
Yeah.
I call out before like the gun comes out, we just want to make sure no one's hurt. We're not here to arrest anyone.
Alright, there's no response. You guys...
Corner.
Alright.
Figure out what's going on over there. Hello?
You turn the corner into the alleyway, and for a moment, you see... Yes. Yes, yes, yes!
I don't like this. Never mind. I don't. I hate you.
You can move the flashlight if you like.
That's a lot of them!
You see dozens of these shadowy figures with the glowing white eyes staring back at you. And they kind of just look at you there, and they sit there spectrally floating for a moment. However, your confusion is broken. The moment you have is broken by loud thumping footsteps and a gruff Russian voice. I see you! And you see this large fist slam into the stone wall next to you, cracking the bricks. A large
Oh no.
man stands above you, and as you look behind him, the same figure that you encountered in the church is standing before you, and the shadows behind him are gone.
Oh, I have trauma.
I heard heavy footsteps and I was like, oh, it's this bastard again.
And I move all you to the map layer.
Wow, I will immediately get off the map
SCU
layer.
and I'm traumatized.
You'd be around here. As he kind of ramped and swung, most of you kind of backstepped. I'll say this about where the group was right here.
Stop moving me closer to that man.
That's where you guys were. He like swung down across and like slammed into the wall and then stood back in front of the road. Or the alleyway, the shadows are all gone. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Great.
I want the shadows back, Gabe. Bring them back.
Oh, I did not roll high. Oh, no, I'm gonna die.
Please bring the shadows back.
I don't know what his initiative modifier is. I have no.
Did he not come into town last time?
He did not come into town last time.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Alright.
Broken now.
He rolled pretty bad, so you guys might be fine.
No, I rolled really bad.
Oh, I mean, that's. Everyone though, please roll initiative and put your token on the map. That's not his actual thing, that was me. Don't worry about that.
Just give me a sec.
22.
That's the actual number.
Ah, it's still higher than me! Oh, only I rolled that high on team. Oh, it's a fucking natural. What a waste of a goddamn roll.
What a waste of a nat 20.
Yeah, because I already rolled with my dice.
Alright. 18. Tarek, even or odd?
Odd.
Alright. Descending order.
That's this.
Henderson, top of the round, you're up first. The large man sits ready.
yeah.
Looks over to you and goes, S-C-U. Then begins something in your direction.
Guns, right?
Oh wait,
You-
Benjamin doesn't know who the fuck this is.
You have no clue who this is. You have
Have
the
my
pistol.
guns.
Yeah, you have your guns. You have your big gun and your pistol on you.
I'm going to. When I get up to him, make a. Next to him, if it's point blank, can I also make a like a targeted shot or whatever?
You can, yeah.
Aim for his screen.
And for what?
Rated. Aim for his head.
Go ahead.
Oh please.
That misses. That also misses. You have 4 shots with that. You can make 2 more shots. They both whiz past him. The 25 hits. And so that does. The bullet goes right through his cheek. It goes. S-U. As the bullet goes through the cheek and comes to the other side, and he looks down and he goes. You see him thump down and crack his knuckles and begin swinging in your direction, Henderson.
No.
Horrifying.
Maria, you're up next.
Give me 1 second.
Anyway, we could all work together to restrain him.
You could try.
Handcuffs wouldn't even work.
Would suppressing fire restrain him?
No, half his movement speed. I mean, if you read what it tells you, what it does if you read it. If you're suppressed, you have disadvantage on your attacks, and your movement speed is reduced to half.
Okay, but would that work with him? Because he is so big.
You don't know.
I'm gonna try suppressing fire.
Alright, roll your 2 attacks with -5 to both. Whoever's attacking him next has advantage in their attacks.
And that was a nat 1.
Your first attack was a nat 1?
Ugh.
Wait, first one or second one?
First one.
You tink! As you're to suppress him and move to the side to get out of the way, your gun jams up instantly. You still have your scalpel, I believe, if you want to try and stab him.
You want to try to stab him?
You still have your movement then. What do you want to do?
Move.
There's enough space to walk around the side of him if you'd like. That's about all you have.
Yeah. Oh, maybe flank. Do you get flanking shit here?
Like, I am very squishy,
Yeah, you do.
not a fighter.
I gotta fix that. Yeah, there's enough space like to the side of him, each side to get around without getting opportunity attack as well. If you want to try and move past him.
No, I think I'm just gonna chill here for a hot sec.
All right, he is up next. He is going to look at Hendrickson, and zoop, he swings his fist with Hendrickson at the same cracked knuckle. I think that
Gonna
misses
die.
actually. That is 15, Hendrickson. Does that hit?
I
Oh, you have 14. Never mind. I missed.
yeah.
14. Oh, who has a high AC? Oh, I think David has a high AC. I think it's like a 16.
yeah.
So Hendrickson.
You really forsaken Devin.
Wait, my defense is a 15, but I guess yeah, it still hits right.
Barely hits, yeah. You
Really?
take 1 plus 11 points of damage as the fist boom slams into your
Oh.
side.
Fuck.
I get knocked back at all.
I'd say with this hit you would kind of get slammed into the wall over here. He then walks over, steps forward again, and swings at you one more time. First, make a
No.
fortitude saving throw to see if you get stunned from the last punch.
No.
Actually, no, sorry, that's it. Sorry, that's at the end of your turn. The second swing that's also going to hit as well. The second swing does 14 points of damage, so 11 and then 14. So I think it's 25. That's exactly your hit points, actually. 25 points of damage. So make a fortitude save. We'll make 2 of them. One to see if you get knocked out. One to see if you get knocked out, and then one to see if you're stunned or not.
Oh my god.
So you are not knocked out. But your damage, the DC was... You are stunned, so you slam into the wall, and the next fist right into your face. You kind of... Your nose is broken, and your head hits the brick wall, and you kind of slump down for a second. But you manage to stand back up, barely. And he looks at you and goes... No. That's all he says. Benjamin, you're up.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Well, can I ask a question about the shadow people? I didn't get a chance to before this motherfucker jumped in.
Sure.
You said they had white glowing eyes. Was it like at all like similar to like the weird zombie things when we were like hiding under desks and shit and the lights were off and their eyes were glowing?
Nope, their eyes were glowing this dull reddish orange.
Okay, yeah. Great.
And also those ones vanished. These ones did not. Or these ones vanished. The other ones did not.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Maria and just like, maybe. Okay, how about you back up a little bit, fix your weapon, and maybe, if you can, try to get to the car. Just try to get to the car.
You just wanna leave Hendrickson?
I don't think we're gonna be alive to go get Hendrickson. You can still shoot. Just fix your gun, back up, shoot from there, and if it looks like we're not gonna make it, don't die with us, you know?
Oh, okay.
Dun, 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 dun. I rolled a... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I thought that was a 1. Oh, I had a heart attack. It was a 7. Plus 9. I don't think that's...
It does not hit.
I get 2 shots with this?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, okay. And it's a 16 plus 9.
No, that hits, yeah.
Ooh, okay, great. So that is dun, 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 a D8. Which fucking one of these is a D8? I haven't seen dice in so long. Okay, great. D8. I got a 5.
5 points, alright. The first one hits the wall behind, taking the right into his chest, and the bullet kind of ting, 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 on the ground. Hurt him, but it just didn't go fully through.
Okay, and I also want to move to this side, so if he comes closer to me, he has to move away from Varea and also Hendrickson.
Alright. Hanson, top of the round. You are no longer stunned at the start of your turn. You now have your full turn, but you are currently bleeding out, so you disadvantage on your attacks. And half movement speed, I believe. Let me check just in case. Yes. You have all checks and attack. No, sorry. You have normal speed, but your checks, all skill checks and attacks have disadvantage.
Okay.
But you are up.
I guess I'll try and make where's our card? to the south or the
Yeah,
north?
are you gonna disengage from him? Because he might. He'll
Yeah.
All right, so you
Yes,
disengage,
yes.
and you back away. That's your action.
So I mean, what else can I do?
I mean, I don't know if you wanted to make that an exhaustive action. That doesn't really count for much right now because you're already bleeding out, and you could just attack him instead with disadvantage still. But
Isn't my action disengaging?
I mean, I'm saying you could use an exhaustive action instead.
Okay.
The first level only gives you disadvantage on your attacks anyway, so like it wouldn't change much.
Probably wouldn't
Okay.
want to be exhausted and have disadvantage.
All right, I got
So
you.
it's fine, I guess.
So you're just gonna back away there, and I guess there's not
Yeah.
much move. I guess you can back out onto the street a bit. Like, how far did you move?
As far as way as I can, like,
you can back
just
up.
need to be safer.
I guess you can back up like 16 feet, I'd say, if you would like to, just back into the street area.
Yeah. Out there.
That's your turn. Benjamin, from behind you hear running footsteps, and then a loud gunshot, and then a second one behind you. As you see rushing up behind you, how do you get the same thing twice?
Don't ask me.
David comes sprinting down the street with his gun drawn, still bandaged on his right arm, but he draws a gun drawn and shooting in the direction of this large man. It's both shots kind of into his back, and he turns around towards David now. That was your turn, David. You come sprinting in here. That was your first two attacks. And you see now, Henderson looks like he's a few ribs broken. His nose is kind of bleeding heavily. Raised in the corner, trying to unjam her gun. Bender's looking at this large man, turns back and looks at you, and looks back at him again. The guy turns around towards you. You still, I'll say from here to there, you still have about 8 feet of movement left. If you want to move to your left or your right, or move forward at all.
This is a very tiny map. Oh,
It's an alleyway. You guys are fighting in an alleyway right now.
Yeah, first time we were fighting in a church.
24.
Doesn't help.
You can move anywhere up in these areas right here. Awesome. Dave runs up there and levels his gun. That ends your turn. David, Varea, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to try to unjam my gun.
Okay. Roll a repair check.
And so shook if I got a nat 20 after my nat 1. 19.
Yeah, you unjam the bolt in the gun. That was your action. You still have your movement. Henderson is bleeding out very bad. You are still a doctor.
He's like, let me remind you.
Your class is doctor.
I was gonna ask if I could take an exhaustive action to heal him.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
So make a-
Do I just do medicine?
Yep. Oh, no, it's
Treat injury?
Treat injury, yes. And are you using your emergency surgery kit? Are you using your bandage kit or your surgery kit?
The bandage kit is just what the normal SCPG has, right?
The SC. What'd you just call them? What'd you just call them?
SCU. That's
Yes.
right.
Doctors carry surgery kits that heal a bit more, though.
Let's use the bandage kit for now.
All right, we'll roll with advantage. Either way, roll with advantage because you are still a doctor. So roll with advantage.
That's a 29.
All right, you're fine. Henderson, you get 3 hit points back from the bandage kit.
And, with that, with the rest of my movement, can I, like, move away, like, with the rest of it, move away from him?
All right. Let's see here.
As close as I can to the car.
The car's 3
I'm
blocks.
assuming-
The car's 3 blocks away.
As close as I can to the car.
All right. 12.
In that because, like, I'm assuming that would be off map.
Yes. Just doing the measures. Don't know how far off you guys are. It is now his turn. He swings around and backhand towards Benjamin.
Oh, this is gonna hurt so bad.
That
Wait.
does hit. Wrong dice. That was a D100. Benjamin,
Yeah,
you-
I rolled a 74 to
Benjamin,
hit.
you take 15 points of damage as the fist right into your chest, and you get thrown back about 10 feet and hit the wall.
How many?
15.
15?
Yes.
Like 1-5?
Yep. He then lumbers over this way, in your direction. He's gonna swing again.
Please don't. I really didn't even think that hard.
That also hits. 16. Roll fortitude save. This fist right into your chest, and you kind of feel your breath take up from you as this hits you. This punch hits you in the chest.
I got a 19 plus whatever my.
You're still up. You kind of hit the chest. You kind of hit the wall, and you slump down on the ground, and then sit there shaking for a second. Benjamin, it's now your turn.
Gabe, how much does Hendrickson heal?
I did it right. It was 3.
Okay.
Great. If I try to shoot him in the eyes, does he get blinded?
If you hit his eyes, yeah, sure.
Yeah, if I hit, but he's like under like the blinded thing, right? Like
Would
everyone
be.
gets advantage, he gets disadvantage.
He would. No, it would just be he gets disadvantage. Now everyone gets advantage. He just gets disadvantage.
What does it say in the thing? Blinded.
Is that it?
Automatically. Yeah, their attacks have disadvantage, and everyone
Oh.
attacks against them.
Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Haha, I read the game mechanics. Great, first shot. That's a 16 plus 9.
I'll say you subtract 3 from that. Either your point blank is still going for the eyes, and he's right in front of you.
Plus 6.
So what was it? Plus 6?
22.
That barely hits him. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You. I'll roll for this real quick. Yeah, I'll allow that. Why not? You see one eye is he goes and grabs the eye, looks you through the other eye.
Do I roll damage or do I just get the eye?
Roll damage.
Okay, great. There's 1.
Yeah, that's just fine. He goes right in his eye. You see him kind of pull the bullet out, ting 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 to the ground, but the eye's like bleeding and it's closed now.
Right. Other eye, I think.
You level again, fire again.
Actually, no. I'm not doing the other eye. I'm just gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna just go straight for a headshot. I'm gonna see if I can get it.
All right.
It's a 19 again. Plus 9.
That hits. Roll damage.
I'm gonna roll straight now.
You just all right.
8.
You kind of goes through his like throws like across like his face. Half his jaw's kind of torn open. Like you can see like his jaw from the skin's been torn off his cheek. But he's still up. He looks at you, and goes.
Fuck.
Now your turn.
Yeah.
Henderson, you're up. Henderson? Is he dead? Tarek, you're up.
Oh, hello.
It's your turn, Tarek. You're up.
Okay, there we go. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot him.
And with disadvantage, the first one misses, second misses. You have 2 more attacks. So you have disadvantage right now because you're bleeding out. Third one. Yeah, and you're kind of holding the gun with one arm, you kind of just one of them kind of off his shoulder, but does no damage. He kind of looks to you again, and then turns back. You have movement still if you'd like to move.
Which way is the car again?
It is 3 blocks down to your left.
Okay. Just try and move. There's nothing really I can hide behind, right?
Not really, no. I mean, you can hide around the corner.
I'll do that for now.
Let's see. A city block is about. It says what? What's the length of a city block? About 1,000 feet per block. So you guys are 3,000 feet away from the city, from the car. The average city block is about 1,000 feet, it says.
Why do we always park so far away from our encounters?
I don't know.
To be fair, this one wasn't meant to be an encounter.
David, you're up.
Oh boy.
You see you got shot in one eye and is stumbling a bit.
I'm gonna keep shooting them.
That's when you're rolling 2 damage. You.
Because the Luger's a D6 for a fucking
Oh, it is. You're right.
awful.
You it off his shoulder. He's getting a bit hurt, but he's not looking like he's gonna fall anytime soon. Brea, you're up. Actually,
Right.
you can move. Or David, you still have movement action. My bad.
My bad.
You move it all, David.
I'll move back a little bit.
All right. Brea, now you're up.
So my question, because Benjamin and David are facing towards where I would be shooting, if I did suppressed fire, would they also be at disadvantage to shoot?
Depends on how well you aim. If you roll a natural 1, I'd say if you roll a natural 1 this time, I'll say your gun isn't jammed, but you'll suppress your group too.
Fine.
So let's not.
Natural one twice. There's no way. Go for it.
I mean, he's also a pretty big target.
Take the gamble.
So like you're saying that suppressing fire for him and not hitting my group would be a lot easier for him than if I was shooting at like gang members.
Yeah. He's also a bigger target, so you know.
I'm gonna try it.
Go ahead.
Just
It's a
don't roll.
3.
I mean,
That's fine.
it's not a natural 1. Yeah, you're not a natural 1. So you fire towards him. It's not meant to hit anyone. It's meant to suppress them. You fire towards him. They're both going to whiz past him. You see him trying to like dodge him. They kind of most of them are kind of missing him, but he looks like he's distracted by like looking at the bullets, trying to make sure he doesn't get hit, but also make sure he can hit Benjamin. He is suppressed. You have a second.
Benjamin's almost down.
Oh, that was your action, just suppressing fire right there.
Is it 2 shots or 1 shot?
It would be 2 shots for suppressing fire. It would use both your shots.
That's a 17, so -5. That's a 12.
And he's still suppressed.
I'm gonna keep backing up.
Okay.
Very
Use
solid.
my full movement to go that way.
To go which way?
Towards the car.
That is 3,000 feet away.
As close to the car as I can with my movement.
You're like 2,900 some feet away. It'll be a few rounds. It's his turn. He is suppressed. He has disadvantage on his attack, so he's going to try and save Benjamin with disadvantage.
Can you please miss? He's also blind in one eye. Can he have super disadvantage?
I'll give him a -5 with the attack then.
He's still gonna hit me.
10 minus 5 is a 5 plus his modifier.
Which is like a million.
18.
Fuck you.
And you right in the stomach and you are knocked unconscious.
Yeah, down.
He then lumbers towards David. -5 disadvantage. That is an 18 again, actually.
He's punching at me.
Yeah, he's swinging at you.
You know what time it is.
You're gonna counter him? Oh no. Well, first I'll mark it off. You take 16 points of damage. Roll that attack with advantage, because it's a counter attack. It's so cursed.
I love this.
It's pretty great.
You know what time it is.
That unfortunately misses. As you kind of swing towards his face, your hands kind of smack by his face as well, and your own hand kind of hits you in the side of the jaw, and you hear a crunching sound as like your pinky finger is broken,
Jesus.
and a punch just across your side. And you see him kind of stand there again. That's his turn, though. Benjamin, death save.
14.
1 success. Hendrickson, you're up. You just watch Benjamin get punched in the stomach and fall to the ground. And then David got like hit across the face, and watch him get like, we assume one of at least his hand, or if not, a few fingers are broken. What are you doing, Tarek? Tarek?
Alright, yes.
What are you doing? You're up. What you doing?
I want to contest this dude, but I feel like he's just strong. Wouldn't be able to even try and hold him.
His AC is like 22.
I like move up here and then try and. Do I still have disadvantage?
You have a normal attack because he's being suppressed right now.
And I'll take.
Yeah, until Varea's next turn, he's ooh! 2 of those hit.
Oh!
Whole thing.
So that 18 points of damage.
Thank God.
Where are you shooting him for that crit?
See his face, right?
Well, the back of his head's turned to you. Shoot. He's punching David right now.
Go for the head.
Shoot him in his. Yeah. I mean, much damage? Does it do more damage if I shoot him in his head?
And it might kill him if I roll a d100 and I roll poorly.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try that.
All right, you aim the shot. The first shot whizzes by. The second shot, he kind of, as you aim to the back, he spins, and you see a large kind of hole go through his forearm, and it kind of spins and blocks the bullet as it comes his way. You see him kind of. The second shot, the next shot into his back again. So minus 18, and then minus another 7. And the last one kind of whizzes by him again, and he looks towards you, and makes himself move towards you instead of David now.
That was a lot of damage. Holy shit.
That's all your movement though, because you were a bit off map, so that's all your movement right there. Where's Matu? I lost him. There he is. Alright, that's your turn. David, you're up.
Well, he turned his back to me, so I'm gonna try and knock him to the ground.
Go ahead, what are you doing?
Oh, I guess I'm gonna fucking kick his legs out from under.
Make a melee attack.
You're fucking tree trunks. You're gonna try to swipe him out from under.
Yeah, make a melee attack.
Oh.
As you swipe towards his leg, roll a...
Wait, does he have advantage?
Not right now. Actually, that might... With a -5, yeah, that misses you. As you swipe his legs towards him, he brings his foot up and tries to crush your kneecap, and you kind of... as the foot slams down next to you. You have a second attack, though. He rolled a 5 -5, plus 13, so he missed.
Alrighty.
Second attack?
Well, I'm not gonna try the same thing. I guess I'm just gonna fucking punch him in the back and try and knock him down that way.
Alright.
God damn it.
You on his back, but nothing's supposed to happen.
Wait, no, I know what I need to use. I need to use my ability that I got.
Oh.
Ooh.
Seems to remember their stuff.
That's still not gonna hit him.
What
17 if I use.
And you right in his back, a bit stronger than normal. He just kind of looks over his shoulder at you with the one bleeding eye, and looks back towards Henderson again. That is your turn. Varia, you're up. Well, you have movement still. Actually, you want to move at all?
I'll just back up.
He's gonna try and swipe at you unless you're using an exhaustive action to disengage. He's gonna try and swipe at you.
Sure.
Or you're disengaging anything exhaustive action. You see him kind of begin to swipe, but he looks towards Henderson again and instead starts swinging towards him. Varia, you're up.
I'm gonna call back. I'm gonna call to Hendrickson. I'm gonna say, Benjamin told me to try to get to the car. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to go back for him?
Good talk.
Hey, Tarek.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna call out to you, and I'm gonna say that Benjamin told me to get back to the car. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to go after him?
Go after Benjamin? Go after the dude.
Benjamin's down right now.
Oh. No. Oh, he's next.
Oh, he's next. You're also next. He's gonna go over there and fuck you up after what you did to
I know,
him.
if he hits me once, it obliterated. I guess.
He's coming for you right now, anyways. You just shot him in the back really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, try and help him out if you can.
Okay. I'm gonna suppress fire. That seems to be doing us decently. 14.
I'm back. What's Vareda doing?
I'm suppressing fire. So I got a 14 for the first one.
No, suppressing fire uses both of your attacks if you're doing suppressing fire. It uses both attacks for that. So you're suppressing fire, you shoot, technically you're shooting twice, because you're trying to hold him there. You can't just shoot once and suppress someone.
Alright, I'm gonna...
So you shoot twice, he's suppressed currently, but you are still... I mean, you're pretty far off the map, actually, now I think about it. So you move...
There's no way I could get to Benjamin, and could
Not on this turn.
I get closer to Benjamin and then, like, hide?
If you move up 32 feet, I'd say you could get right back. I'd say, no, if you move 32 feet, you'd be 20 feet off the map still. 'Cause you said you were going towards the car. You said you were going towards the car last turn, so you were about 52 feet off the map.
But would I be able to, like, hide from Rasputin if he comes near?
You can hide around the corner of the alleyway, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Alright, I'll move you off the map until you come back. But you are 20 feet off the map around the corner of the alleyway. Next, he walks.
Don't die.
Now he's going over to Henderson. He walks over to Henderson with disadvantage.
Oh no.
That is a 15 to hit. I think that hits. Baron.
Pressing fire in one eye. He's still fucking destroying it.
I mean, he still has one eye.
Should have shot the other eye.
That is, yeah, Henderson. You are punching the wall and knocked unconscious. David, you watch this guy walks up, and you see him kind of dodging, like trying to weave the bolt together, ducking the bolt, and he just crack, and Henderson's kind of head cracks in the back of the stone wall, and he hits the ground.
Hey, welcome back, Officer David.
Yeah, looks like you guys, been having some fun. Another big guy who's even stronger.
Lumbers this way. If you want to try and counter him again, you can. You rolled a 15.
That doesn't hit me.
Oh shit.
He whizzes past you, and it kind of past your ear, and you feel a bit of the wind whoosh in your hair tossed back. You see
Sure, if you'll let me counter it, sure.
I mean, do you want to take the hit? I mean, I'd involve taking the hit though. If you want to take the hit.
Oh, I'd be dead.
Yeah, because countering makes you take the hit automatically.
Then no.
Oh yeah. All right, that's his turn then. Benjamin, death save.
Wow. Can I use all my life points so I get a natural 20?
You can use one per turn.
It's an 8.
You said you have luck, right?
Yeah?
You gonna use it?
No, not now.
All right, that's one fail, one success. Henderson's up. Make a death save. Monty's gonna try and help you. So roll with advantage. Start to roll d20 twice. Monty's helping you out. Oh, with a natural 20, you are. I believe you're on the ground with 1 hit point. I believe.
Yes.
That the rule for that? Is that the rule I made? I don't know if I changed the rule for being knocked unconscious in this game. If it's the same as normal D&D when you get a nat 20.
Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us.
I'm pretty sure I kept the same rule where you come back to consciousness. Oh yeah, you were unconscious on the ground, but you're at 1 hit point. Someone can just come over there and wake up with you. If they use their action to wake you up, you can wake up again. Honestly.
Can the monkey do it?
Yeah, I'll say Monty wakes you up with his thing instead.
Go.
Yeah, I'll say your first roll was. Well, no, I'll say on your next turn you can do it because Monty did give you the advantage roll anyways. Use
That's
action.
the best thing that ever happened to this team.
Truly.
David, you're up.
Oh boy. Well, I'm just gonna shoot him point blank in the face.
Go ahead, roll.
Seems like punching him isn't doing anything.
Roll those 2 attacks.
Oh, god damn it.
Your gun chink, jams in the first shot. You still have a second attack if you want to punch him or stab him if you have either of the two.
My hat.
I forgot about that one.
There's also you can also grab
Sure.
you also grab like a pipe or something off the ground. If you want to grab some debris off the ground from like the trash.
Is there a pipe around me?
I'll say it's like a shard of glass you can grab. If you want to grab like a piece of glass and stab him with it.
Sure, I'll do that.
If you pick up a shard of glass, I'll say you take like 1 point of damage because it's still glass. But go ahead and roll that attack. Improvised weapon. It uses your strength to roll. So roll the attack. Add your strength modifier, and then it's a D4. So actually, it's make the normal melee attack you would normally do. That hits, and with a piece of glass, I say roll a D4 and add your strength modifier. Oh, all right, 7 points. You right into his stomach, and the glass shatters in your hands. You kind of stab it through into him, and he kind of hunkers down for a second. That is your turn. Are you moving at all?
Well, if I move, he's gonna hit me, so no.
Maria, you're up. You're 20 feet off the map right now.
Okay. His eye.
What?
Try to aim for his other eye.
Sure. He is. How far away is he? From you, he is 40. He is 60 feet away. I don't know what your gun range is.
Let me check right now.
Snowboard has a range of 30 feet.
30?
Let me check the first the full number for it, because it's more than that. Your snub nose maximum range is. No, yeah, it's 30 feet. After 30 feet, the bullet begins to drop.
Can I move closer before I shoot at him then?
Yeah, sure. So you can move up 30, 20 feet, 12 feet left. Yeah, so you get here and you have 12 feet of movement left. As you get here, you have 12 feet of movement left.
Where is here? Oh, I see myself now. Exciting. And I'm in range of him?
You have 12 feet of movement. Let me check. Are you? Nope, not yet.
Okay.
You moved. You still have. Oops. You still have 4 more feet of movement. Or hang on, why are those? And those screws are off.
Because we're so big.
That's probably why. Yeah, I forgot. Yep. I'll say you can move 1 more square. Then just move up just move up 8 more feet. Thank you. He is now in range. Yeah.
Shoot him in the eye.
All right.
Do I subtract anything?
There are some big minuses to this one. It's more than a headshot now. There's the -3 for being a headshot, of course, or for being an eye shot. -4. So overall, it's a -7 overall for your shot.
Okay.
Because the head is -4 and the eye is -3.
Okay.
And these are your last 2 shots. Keep like your ammo. These are I believe these are your last 2 shots. You shot twice every turn. You have a revolver. Hold 6 shots. Hey, this Devin. No one tracks their ammo anymore.
Yep.
These are your last 2 shots. You need to reload your gun. Guns need to be reloaded.
Okay, I got a 21 -7.
That one misses. Second shot.
For the second one, I'm not gonna aim because I'm probably not gonna hit him.
No
like in the eye, so I'm just gonna do a regular attack.
All right, just roll a normal attack.
Dirty 20.
That also misses. Yeah, AC of 22. The first shot, with the second shot, kind of in his back, the shoulder muscle, and kind of just tink on the ground, and your gun clicks empty with that shot.
Okay, so I have to reload next turn.
Yes. It is now his turn with disadvantage. a -5. That is. That's gonna miss actually. That is a. That's a 12. He rolled a -1.
Yeah, but
he rolled a
that
-1
definitely-
plus 13.
That definitely doesn't hit me.
Yeah, the first thing was his pass, and he kind of holds the eye and tries to again. That might hit. That's cock.
Did you take any damage for trying to swing at me with a glass shard in his stomach?
I'll take he takes a point of damage before the glass starts affecting him really. Second one is 15.
Nope.
Second swing whizzes by you again. Benjamin, death save.
Oh, yes. Wait, Benjamin, that's a great. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was an 8, and I'm gonna use luck, because I don't want 2 death save fails, because I'm scared for my life. Oh, fuck me.
What?
It was a 6. I'm still failed.
Second fail. Hendrickson, Matu uses action to wake you up. So Hendrickson, you're now awake.
Shoot at him.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Maybe just stand up first.
Matu help me shoot.
He cannot help. I mean,
Matu help me.
he can help you. I was thinking I can help you shoot. We can help you shoot 1 bullet. So roll 1 more time. I'll say yeah. Yeah, so roll 1 more time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that helped. But the last shot, it kind of he goes boom and stops the kind of as you're kind of aiming, kind of slaps your arm, like trying to tell you to encourage you, but it actually adjusts your aim as you're bleeding out, and you hit him in the back somehow. And you and Monty will look at each other like both of you look at each other like shocked for a moment. Here that Monty helped you aim accidentally. That's your turn, Hendrickson. The bull kind of into his back and looks back to you again, and you see him kind of furrow his brow, looks a bit angrier now that you're still up for some reason. David, you're up.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna use the, my talents that I should be using. So I'll just roll a d20, and if I get a 10 or higher, my gun unjams itself.
All right.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't unjam itself.
Yeah, you try to unjam again, and it does not unjam. Try to pull the trigger again. The gun is still jammed.
Fuck. I don't know what to do. I want to get him to the ground, but it's such a high roll to actually hit him. Which is funny because my rolls for my weapons are somehow higher than my rolls for my melee, only by 1 though. And I've hit most. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna try and punch him to the ground again.
Yeah, roll that swing. Roll damage. He's gonna take the hit. Roll damage. He's gonna take the hit.
What is damage again? A
Uh,
D4 plus your modifier.
Yeah. He takes a hit in his stomach, and as he's hunting down, he kind of uppercuts you across the chin, make a fortitude save. He rolled a 16 to hit.
Damn, he hits exactly.
5 points. Now roll a fortitude save as he kind of just right into your stomach with that hit. And you are still up as you kind of stumble, like fly back a few feet, and kind of hit the ground again. As you kind of sit there shaking for a second, he sprints towards you and swings again with disadvantage this time. No, sorry, it's not his turn. His turn is up next. It's Ray's turn. You're back there though. You still have movement though, as he punched you like 10 feet back.
I still have
Okay.
movement. And no attacks.
No attacks, sir.
So,
You gonna move at all? Or you gonna stay there?
I'll just stay here.
All right, Ray, you're up.
sorry. Sorry, I didn't know that there was still movement. I'm gonna reload my gun.
Benjamin is dead. You are a doctor. Fix Benjamin. You're not a cop anymore. You're a doctor.
Oh, Oh, he's
He's at two.
Okay, cool.
He's at 2 death save fails. His turn is up next.
stabilized.
No, he's not. Henderson's fine. Benjamin is at 2 death saves. He's at 2 fails, 1 success.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna use my surgery kit.
Oh, why did it get bright?
Did it? Oh, because our
It seemed
flashlight.
Oh.
Make a trade injury check.
At 20.
Oh, damn. Okay. I'll say Benjamin gets a bit extra healing than that one. Yeah, I'll roll twice for this healing. Benjamin gets 9 plus.
Oh?
Yeah, I rolled extra. I was like a nat 20. I'll roll twice for that. Benjamin, you get. Where's the modifier? It's 9 plus 2.
Really need everyone else
11
to not die,
points,
'cause
Benjamin. 11 points to you, Benjamin, as you are woken up with a pen stabbed in your chest. You see some oil being placed across your chin where you are decked.
Really need everyone else to not die because I'm out of kits.
And Ray hands you some pain pills, like a handful of them, and just toss them to you. That your turn, Varia? That your turn, Varia? He's up. He's gonna move up 4 feet here and try and finish off David for fucking once. Jesus Christ, this man won't go down. David's the most menacing man on the battlefield of all times, I swear to God. That's another 16 to hit.
God damn it.
With that hit, you all watch as he walks up and just boom, overhand haymakers David across the back of his head. He just hits the ground into a puddle of water. And then he sprints over here towards Henderson now and is going to try and deck him with disadvantage. That is -3 plus 13. You rolled a 10. So he into the stone wall behind you and it cracks. Benjamin, you're up.
Oh, hey, Benjamin is up.
You're gonna stand up with half movement, so you have 16 feet of movement left.
And I'm just gonna shoot him here because I'm scared to go up to him. What?
There you go. Turn you around.
Okay. 11 plus 9. That's a miss.
Yeah, you're first with disadvantage also because you're bleeding out.
Oh yeah.
Just roll in case.
That's a 14.
Alright, so you're fine. The gun doesn't jam. Second attack.
That doesn't hit.
You.
And then it's a 12 plus 9.
But actually, hang on. What's your total hit point? You have. Oh, never mind. You're fine. Because you're at 11. You're 11. Yeah, so you're at normal attacks. So yeah, second one was a. What was your second attack? A 14 plus 9.
Yeah, it was a 14.
That hits then. Yeah, roll damage.
Great. So I don't see it.
Yeah, I've already got you at half health, so you are not bleeding out right now.
Roll. Damage.
How much?
3.
You in the back of his shoulder. He's looking pretty bad now, but he's still standing there. Anderson, you're up. He's right in. Oh, you still actually Benjamin. You have movement still.
Wait, where am I gonna go?
I don't know. You have 16 feet though.
Does he look like he's about to hit Hendrickson?
Yeah.
Right, so he's like me running up to him.
Say what?
There's no flanking.
You can try. Yeah.
I want to try. I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, if he doesn't go down this turn, he's probably gonna bring you out anyways. Honestly, if he hits you.
You're right.
So where are you going? Alright, you go over there and flank. Henderson, now it's your turn. Ben, you watch Ben shoot him once across the shoulder. Second shot, or first shot whizzes past. Second shot hits him in the back of the shoulder. Ben then runs over behind him and levels his gun. What are you doing?
Baba.
4 normal attack. Yeah, that one. One more attack. That's 11 points. Oh my god. He makes his fortitude save. So the fourth shot kind of into his stomach and he stumbles every second and goes and then flexes his muscles again. You see the bullets kind of fall out. He's standing but barely. You still have movement.
Move though, he gets attacked and then he gets to attack me.
That is true.
Go here.
You go there.
Here.
Up, all right, you go there. Up,
Yeah.
up, up. All right, you stay there. All right, you stay. All right, you stay. All right, you go. All right, you go there. David, death save. That is one success. Hooray, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah. How far are you moving? Make sure you're alright, 20 feet.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna heal David with his
Make a
with his kit.
treat injury check with advantage, please. What?
16.
Yeah, he's fine. Barely fine. 3 hit points to you, Davis. You wake up on the ground with a pen being stabbed into your heart. Face down in a puddle of water. Or I guess not face down anymore because you've been put over, but you're still lying in a puddle of water there. And he rushes off. He looks over towards Henderson. Advantage and -5. That'll still hit Henderson. Henderson, you take 11 points of damage as he places his foot back and just elbows you right in the stomach, and you fly back 10 feet and kind of skid across the ground and hit a trash can. You get knocked unconscious.
Running around this gigantic man, healing everyone.
It'd be very cinematic. He looks over to you, Benjamin, and you see him bring both hands over his head and kind of slam down towards the top of your head.
No, I just got back up.
Disadvantage and a -5. That is... That'll hit you. Oh, that's bad. 17 points, Benjamin.
Oh!
As he over the back of your head, and you hit the ground.
Do my luck points for other people? Like,
Not in this one, no.
what if I ask? Really nicely.
He then lumbers towards... He walks over Benjamin and lumbers towards Varela, 16 feet, and gets right there. And that's his turn. Benjamin, you're up. Huh?
Yeah.
Do what? You're lagging so bad. One more time.
Just leave me to die.
Okay, that's fine.
No, did that one or not anything else?
I didn't hear that. Yeah, I actually didn't hear that part. What were you saying? Try again. What were you saying?
Just forget it. Stop leave me here.
Okay. Benjamin, death save.
Oh my god. 14.
It's still
One
alive.
success. Henderson, death save. With advantage, the module to help you. You are 17. One success. David, you're up. You kind of wake up on the ground, look over in the water, see your jammed Luger laying next to you, and you see this large man walking towards Varela with his fist kind of cracking. You see the bones in his knuckles or his veins kind of popping out of his forearm as he begins to swing towards her.
Well, let's see if my gun will unjam. God damn it.
Gun does not unjam.
My gun.
You stand up, I'm guessing, with half movement. You can go here and flank if you want. If you want to get advantage on the attack, you can go here and flank. Right now you're at disadvantage because you're bleeding out.
Sure. I'll go behind him, flank, and just fucking get a big, nice old swing to the back of his forehead.
Alright, so right there, go ahead and roll
Back of his head.
normal
yeah.
attack because you were bleeding out, so it's a straight roll. 2 straight rolls with melee attacks.
Okay. And then this is gonna be like my final hurrah, so I'm gonna use my, one punch ability.
Oh, the +3 and the +3 damage, but 1 attack.
Yep.
Go ahead and do it.
God damn it.
You swing and he kind of grabs your hand and you like get someone back like a few feet and then you walk up to him again. Varela, you're up. This large man's in front of you.
You have to hit him.
You
We're
have
all gonna die if you don't hit him.
You have a scalpel. You can try and stand with advantage because David's right there. You have 2 attacks.
Guess I'm gonna stab him.
Alright, with the scalpel, you have 2 attacks.
Please.
Stabs. Just done.
With advantage because you're flanking.
Not made for fighting.
Oh, yes.
You have a
That
plus.
was a nat 20.
Oh!
As Ray goes, I'm not meant for fight. She just swipes blindly. You hear. You see him grabbing under his beard, and you just see blood pouring up his neck, and he kind of hits the ground and falls down again.
Do I even have to roll damage?
No, he had 1 hit point left.
Varela just turns up with her bloody scalpel and just goes, "Guys, I did it."
It's still your turn, Bray. You still have movement, as the rest of your team is still down and bleeding out.
I go like, guys, I did it, and like this moment of like frozen victory.
And then you look over and you see Benjamin laying face down with like blood pouring out the back of his head. Henderson like laying over top
Basically,
over.
nobody's
Yeah,
alive.
Henderson laying over a trash can unconscious with Hamachi pushing on his chest. David like standing behind you with like a broken pinky on his, for a thumbs up.
And I'm like, oh no.
His nose is like broken.
And I
You what?
You what?
You what? You what? Shari, what do you do?
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, you said and we were like, you what?
Sorry, I just head towards Benjamin.
All right, Benjamin, death save.
Am I still cutting out?
No, you're good now.
Okay, great. 14.
Second success.
Woo.
Henderson, death save with advantage. Hamachi's still helping you. One fail. David, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna go help Hendrickson then, since Ray is helping Benjamin, I'm
Over
guessing.
here. Roll treat injury with disadvantage because you're bleeding out right now.
Okay.
What if this dude just gets back up while we're still treating our injury?
2 11s.
The DC.
He's dead.
The DC is 11, so he's
We thought he was dead last time.
Henderson, you're at 4 hit
Oh, I
points.
stabbed him.
Maria, you're up.
Let me have this. I'm gonna treat Benjamin's injury with his kit.
All right.
Is a 15.
Oh, fuck.
Benjamin, you're at 5 hit points.
Great. Dang. There was another one. I got a 2. So I think she has the other one.
Initiative is now over. What are you all doing?
Back to the car?
I'm gonna ask some questions and be like, who was that man?
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
But
yeah. Who was that?
The only one there. The only one there.
Hendrickson
The only
was
one
the
there.
one.
Yeah, Henderson was the only one there. He was the one that was there with
Oh,
Hendrickson.
damn. Yep.
Maria, make a spot check, please.
Oh, also, while I'm doing that, like, oh no, why'd you move me back?
yeah, can I check the dude's body for stuff?
Make a spot check. Wait, Henderson,
Spot
Henderson, they asked you.
dirty 20.
Who it was?
Yeah, they asked you who he was. We'll get to that in a
Yeah.
second.
The only one that was there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lu- it was Michael, Anthony, and Lucas that were there. Michael's.
20.
1 second. Henry, you're up. Henry's the one that got to talk right now. Shush.
Seen him before. We lost Anthony. Oh, how he
Liar.
came back. Yeah, he was in the church. I thought we killed him. In the
And
flames.
And I stabbed him with my scalpel.
So
Might not be dead.
Yes.
Can I shoot him in the head?
At least now.
Go for it.
Well, I want to check his body first, actually.
As you're looking over his body, as you're walking back and glancing over, both of you, I guess, since you're both looking there, the bleeding from his neck has stopped,
I shoot him dead.
and you watch as the bullet holes on his body begin to. You watch as the bullets begin to ting 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 out of his body that were embedded in his skin. Go ahead.
I shoot him again. I shoot him again. I'm not giving it time.
Backing up.
I don't know what happens. I shoot him again in the head.
Go ahead.
A couple times.
Roll the attack.
18 plus 9.
Okay. That was what your 6th shot.
Yeah, I will reload and empty my shit into him again if he looks like he's getting up.
And you in the head, and his head rolls back again, and you shoot your second shot, and your gun clicks empty.
Reload.
We go.
Did you check his body for anything?
On it, check the body of a man who is very, very quickly healing and very intent on killing us.
Great. I recognize it. Remember his face. I reload. Does it look like he's getting up?
He's not getting up right now.
How many times? Dude?
Do we have any way to burn him?
As you reload and sit there and look at him, and you stop firing for a moment, you watch the headshot will begin to ding ding ding. The bullet kind of comes out of his head again.
Fuck it. I shoot him again.
Go ahead and roll again.
I shoot him again, and this time we fuck off. That's a 17 plus 9.
You in the head again. His head rolls back again.
Great. Just a quick glance at his body while I'm walking away, and look like there's anything important. Anything in his pockets or anything?
Now that you notice, nothing poking out of his
Great.
pockets.
I'll fuck off then.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
All right, you all exit the alleyway. Most of you beaten and battered and bruised.
There's nothing interesting on him.
Now that you noticed from just quick glance.
Search him. He will kill you.
You guys get about 2 blocks down before you hear "Sue" in the distance.
Oh my god.
And you faintly see him crawling alleyway with one arm.
Great, I shoot him from here.
Can make an attack. Wait, that's a far shot. It's 2,000 feet right there. You can't make that shot. It's like a minus 200 to your shot.
Don't worry, you'll hit him.
Booking it.
But
We just want to get to the
You
car.
guys rush to the car and you get in there and you see him rise to one leg and begin to stumble towards you.
We hit him with the car.
Go for it.
No, let's just go.
Add this.
Okay. Can I stick my head out the side of the window, and if he gets close, I'll shoot him?
He's moving very slowly.
I'm afraid he's gonna start healing and move a lot faster.
I mean, as you guys got in the car, another 1,000 feet away, one leg was working again. He was crawling before, now he's on one leg. You guys start the engine and you begin to pull the car out. Look in the mirror and you see he kind of cracks his shoulder back into place, and he starts to keep limping towards you. And you see him rub his eye, and he keeps walking. And you guys drive back to the south.
This is great. Get out of the hospital, and now we're being chased by a man who can't die.
Yeah, how's the hospital been? It's been pretty nice, pretty calm.
Yeah.
You're just like a flashback.
Oh, I
Screaming. Pain.
I noticed that his arm's in a sling, and I go full doctor mode, and I start like checking the sling and checking his hands, and I go, "Does anything hurt?
No, he's
Do you
just
think
bandaged. No sling, he's just bandaged. His arms are fine.
Okay. I noticed him bandaged.
Actually, his pinky's
and I'm
broken
like,
now, but that's about it.
Like noticed him bandaged, and I'm like, "Are you okay?
Everything
Does anything?
hurts again.
Did you pull any stitches?"
Oh, I'm sure I probably pulled everything that I just got repaired.
She like just nods and she's like, "So another long night in the office again."
You know it.
Could we buy the bar? I really want to, I'm really worried about whatever the fuck his name is.
Henry.
Henry and what?
Darla.
Darla, yeah. We haven't played in a while, okay?
You've not played anyone, that's correct. So we'll go to the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, once we know the guy's
Sure.
following us.
He was pretty far. You're in a car.
You never know, maybe he can teleport.
I mean, we don't know how he found us there either.
You
I
don't
think
know.
it was the glowing eye people.
Yeah, I don't know how I found you there either.
I blame the glowing eye people.
SCU, no matter where the fuck we go.
Moving over to the 5 o'clock
Drama.
shadow. You guys why are you so small? Oh, no, that's not right. Never mind, someone's right.
Sorry.
I thought you were really small.
Why is old man Sully still here?
He's a hobo. He lives there. We all get the shadow when you park your car up front and you walk inside.
Hello, Henry.
Yes.
Darla.
Good evening. This is David. How are you?
Hurt again.
You look beaten very bad. What happened? How can I help you?
Another big man. Give me something strong.
Another big man.
I get a celebratory drink. I killed him.
He pours you a drink.
Oh, you
killed him.
did? Wait, I was unconscious. You killed him?
He pours you all drinks. You
Yeah,
all
he looked
you all
really
get
dead
small
to
shots
me.
of vodka. You killed him. Big man, yes?
Yeah,
Kind of.
well,
How did he look?
kind of.
Kind of? You can't kind of kill someone.
Oh no.
Came back to life.
Came back to life. How did this man look to you?
Very big.
Big. Any other descriptive? Russian.
Dark hair, big beard.
get to like maybe a few minutes for him to heal of any deadly wounds?
Oh, I can draw him out for you. I have a thing.
Okay.
Photographic memory. I draw it out for him.
Looks over. He looks at it. That's all he does. He just nods.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold this up for evidence later.
Darla, you're earning bar tonight. I have outing to attend to.
Oh no.
You will enjoy your evening. I have to meet a friend,
Night.
an old friend. Good evening, you. I'm glad you're right, David. My daughter will take good care of you all.
Are you sure you don't? You sure now is the right time for an outing? You saw the sky?
I did, but you see with your stuff back home.
Not worried?
As long as my daughter is safe, I have nothing to fear.
Okay. Be safe.
I'll do just that. You see him turn toward the door. And that's...
Saying this to be mean. Remember when you wanted to go check on the bar? And then you ended up sending him after the man who can't die?
That was Lucas.
Mm-hmm. No one here knows what Lucas
Benjamin
did.
doesn't know what's going
No
on.
one here knows what Lucas did.
I know, but I'm just worried.
Yeah.
Oh,
As Henry heads out, you all have your drinks and prepare to head back to the office after a very long evening of fighting and reuniting with an old ally. That's for tonight's session.